All right, so sometimes the managerial program or part of the program, the classes, will want to like make adjustments to different objects, say its position or its name or its whatever. So in our case, just for the sake of example, we're going to have this string called name be something that the outside object can change once it's created. Because right now, the way everything is set up, and in good programming practice, it's not actually set up to be this way yet, which we'll talk about later, but in good programming practice, outside objects should not make changes to fields. They should ask the object itself to change the field. If all that's too complicated, just kind of go with it right now and know that this is the way you should do it. So let's say we want to be able to let outside classes make changes to this object's fields. All right, so we're going to have this string called name, and we're going to create a method by which an outside class can do that. So we have say hi, say name, get name. Let's say we want to be able to change it, so we're going to have no return type. It doesn't have to send anything back, and we're going to say change name. Now, change name to what? Well, we have to request some information. So we're going to say new name. We need it to whoever uses this needs to send us a new name, and then we need to make use of this name now in some way. And so when an outside program sends us a new name, we're going to set our the information in our container called name to the container that's passed over in new name. Now, we have a method by which we can change a name. So, object 2's name is called O2name. It's still Fred at this point. Let's say object 2 dot change name. Let's change it from Fred to Jenny, and then we're gonna catch the name in our string that we use to catch it. Object 2 dot get name, and then we're going to I'll just copy and paste this line. Object 2 is now called, and we'll run this program, and you can see that we will have in fact changed the information in the container called name. So hi, this runs this stuff. Object 2 is called Fred, but then we changed it, and now object 2 is called Jenny. And so that's good programming practice related to how you change information that's stored in any object's fields. And the object 1 is still, the name is still generic object. So none of this stuff that we did down here changes object 1 because those two things are independent. So let's just make sure we can see that. So we'll system.out.println the string that is returned when we say object 1 dot get name. And we'll put, just to make sure you're seeing this, object 1 is called still called generic name. So nothing that we did to object 2 affects the field in object 1. And so that is plenty for this video.